Be seated. Good morning. Today's case is Bottle versus Suya. Are the prosecution and defense ready?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
The prosecution may present their opening statement.
Good morning. On the 30th of April, 2052, the defendant, Suya, brutally murdered several innocent civilians and stole an important piece of equipment from the bottle, a Wulu card. I hope to charge Suya with first-degree murder and high treason and sentence them to death for the theft of the card.
Thank you. The defense may present their opening statement.
Good morning. I'm here to defend Suya, who has been falsely accused of high treason. I believe that they are innocent and hope to get a verdict of not guilty.
The prosecution may present their first witness.
For my first witness, I would like to call upon the bottle's lead detective, employee number 33154.
It was a dark and gloomy night when I approached the scene of the crime. Rain began to spat as I approached this most gruesome scene. There, I found a makeshift hammer and a broken lock. The broken lock was on the floor by the vault where the Wulu card was kept. This card was stolen by the defendant during the break of all the guards, as shown by the time of the crime. The 30th of April, 2052 is a Tuesday, the only day of the week in which the guards get a 10-minute break. The hammer was used to brutally murder the engineer who was repairing the CCTV system. Most gruesome act indeed.
Objection! A hammer was not used to kill, a spanner was used instead.
The defendant is not permitted to submit evidence. Objection overruled. Continue.
From the evidence, we can conclude that the criminal broke in through the door during the break and then killed the engineer inside the facility. This engineer was working on the CCTV system at the time, so we have no CCTV footage. The engineer was murdered brutally with a makeshift hammer, which was left at the scene of the crime. Then, the criminal stole the Wulu card from the vault. People just want to kill without knowing how it would affect someone's loved ones, but I guess that's just the world we live in nowadays. We don't know what was important to this engineer. We don't know how important this engineer was to his family, but all that remains is this brutalized version of him. This lock clearly had to have been broken during the theft of the Wulu card, as it was protecting the vaults that contained the Wulu card. As any competent security guard should know, all vaults should be locked up. Suya's fingerprints are all over this lock.
The defense may begin their cross-examination of the witness.
You claim that the hammer was used as the murder weapon?
Yes, that's what I said.
The body said to be murdered was bloody, correct?
Yes, the body was covered in blood.
But this hammer does not have any blood on it, does it?
No, the hammer does not appear to have any blood on it.
No further questions, Your Honor.
The defense may present their first witness.
Suya was present to steal other valuables, but was scared off by someone else. They weren't there to steal the Wulu card. To prove this, I would like to call employee number 33154.
That's not what happened.
The evidence shows that Suya was clearly there by the scene by their fingerprints on the broken lock. Though this cannot prove their guilt. They are a low-life thief by their presence on the property. As the defense has said, Suya was there to steal valuables. The property was gilded with fine art, which could have prompted Suya's vile presence. It's these lowlives which cause all of society's problems. Breaking into homes just to take art. Petty thieves like these must be stopped. But the court must understand that Suya was not there to steal the Wulu card.
The prosecution may begin the cross-examination of the witness.
You say that Suya was stealing art, correct?
Yes, that's what I said.
As you can clearly see, Suya is very weak, correct?
Clearly.
So Suya would not be able to lift anything nearly as heavy as fine art, and would only be able to lift a Wooloo card, correct?
Yeah, I guess.
No further questions, Your Honor.
The prosecution may call their second witness.
I would like to instead present this PhD as evidence.
Permitted.
This PhD clearly shows that Suya is a skilled lockpicker.
Objection!
That PhD's topic is in applications in teaching lockpicking, and they likely have no experience in practical lockpicking. The lock in question is also a very simple lock, and they likely would be overqualified to pick it.
Yeah, I think I could pick that. Objection sustained. I think the jury has heard enough to make their judgment. Jury, please retire to the jury room. No closing speeches are requested.
The judge believes this is enough evidence for a decision. But why? We have no idea what occurred on that accursed day, the 30th of April 2052. A man butchered by a blunt weapon, though we don't know what. Where is this Wooloo card which has been stolen? And even I don't know whether Suya, that thieving wretch, had even taken it. This society is rotten. If a court cannot even have closing speeches, it should not be able to, nay, it cannot make a decision accurately. Maybe those in justice and politics are the criminals to be blamed. Those thieves may be a problem, but they are insignificant. We are lost, but maybe it is too late to turn our society back. I cannot know, but maybe our jury can redeem it. We must hope.
Welcome back, jury. The jury has made their decision. This court, on the 14th of May 2052, finds that Suya is guilty of first-degree murder, grand theft, and high treason against the bottle. Suya will be sentenced to 100 years in prison, life in prison, and death.
Get the hell up! Out!